Hey, I'm Wes.
And I'm Lee.
Fuck's sake.
And today we are going to go through how we coach our clients.
So, as an online coaching business, a lot of people tend to wonder how it actually works and how the systems and the processes work. We're going to be taking you through and showing you how we coach our clients from start to finish.
Let's pretend that I'm the client.
Yes.
This is what we're going to
That's
do.
it.
I'm the client.
Yes.
I'm a noob, I don't know what I'm doing, and let's say I want to sign up for the first time. So let's say if we type Panda Coaching into Google, oh shit, what is this? Takes us to the website.
Which the website is brand new. We've just finished it recently. We spent a lot of time on developing this website. It looks really, really cool. So anyways, the first...
That's all you need to look at.
the first step would be to book in for a consultation.
Consultations are free.
Consultations are free, and this is where you actually jump in to a phone call or a video call if you're international, and we kind of talk about what it is that you want to achieve and if we can actually help you. If you do want to go ahead with the whole coaching and it sounds like something that is going to be suitable for you, then we'll go into, or what we do is we have a onboarding program, which is an online course where it kind of teaches you all of the things that you need to know about the whole coaching. There's a lot of systems and processes to know. We heavily focus on accurate data-driven protocols. So we track certain data, certain metrics. So you obviously need to know how to use all of that. We also use a few required tools and apps because we do use different tools and different apps when you're being coached by us. So when you go through this onboarding process or this onboarding program, it'll essentially, obviously, like I said, set you up with everything that you need to know in order to partake in the coaching. And then when you get to the end and you finish this, you'll then go ahead and book in for a planning session. This is where I give you your initial protocols, and we also develop your initial meal plan together.
When Wes is talking about meal plans, obviously it's going to be hard to start off tracking macros off the bat.
Yeah. So we use MyFitnessPal, where you kind of enter your food.
It's got like your daily intake, your macros, your carbs, fats, protein.
Yep.
Yeah, it basically goes through like meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, and we build a structure around that to be able to, get you to hit your nutritional intake.
Coach Lee, I'm trying to explain.
I'm talking out of my ass right now.
Alright, so what Lee's trying to explain is
I'm sweating.
What Lee is trying to explain is that we do give you we help you build this initial meal plan to get you on your feet.
Wait, I was meant to be the client.
We give you this initial meal plan, but the idea and what we follow very closely is all about flexibility within the diet. So it's not about restricting yourself to this one meal plan for the whole time. We just give you this meal plan in the beginning to start you off on the right foot, and then your job will be to actually try and figure out how to incorporate different foods into your diet because we teach you that as well.
I was getting there, Our training is done through our own app, which is Trainerized. So that's our own app.
It's a third-party app.
Yeah, that's
it works. We've made it very much ours.
Yeah.
All programs are individual-based because obviously everyone needs their own program. Everyone has their own goals, and we follow different progression protocols to prevent any or running into any plateau. We have structured deloads. Usually we like to run off like percentage-based protocols, and we have a very powerlifting, emphasis on our training. Power building.
Yeah. This basically has an entire library of just different exercises, and then so every weight that you put down, every repetition that you put down and set, it actually saves all that, so you can always go back, the next week and see how much you did last week. And then, even for the new block, if you've done the exercise before, it shows you, how heavy you've gone that time. So you're always, progressing or going the same amount of weight, depending on what your program calls for.
So once you've got everything and you've kind of started, then you'll be required to, the communication process between coach and client is we catch up on a weekly basis, and this is where you'll be required to submit a check-in form, and this is kind of a reflection of your entire week. How did you go? What did you struggle with? What can we improve? These kind of questions.
Did you say weekly check-ins?
A weekly check-in.
That's great. I mean, the last coach I had, I hardly spoke to him at all.
Yes. So it is like the way that we like to coach our clients is a very intimate relationship, because I feel as though it should be, because things change on a weekly basis. So it's always good to have that very close contact. And so you submit your check-in form, and then based on the check-in form, that's when I go in, I read your check-in, see how you are, look at your report, and then provide any changes or updates that is necessary for the week ahead. Because like I said before, it's all very data driven, because we track metrics, and then we utilize that data to actually understand what the best move is going forward.
This is another report that we have to fill out every single week. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh.
This is his program or report. You put in your daily weigh-in, and then we just track everything to sleep all the way to hunger.
And so the reason why we track day-to-day weigh-in is because on a daily basis you will fluctuate, and so gathering the average weight for the entire week will provide us a much more accurate reading on exactly what we need to do going forward.
The other benefit is that we also have a Facebook group.
Yes.
Facebook group, and also like an entire course that Wes is doing up right now. So the Facebook group involves, just every single member. It just basically allows all of us to, contribute to everything really. So
yeah.
Wes, posts weekly videos that will help you, expand on your knowledge about fitness, nutrition, and training and all that. And then not just Wes, but there's also, other clients as well. So people who are similar to us or to you, who's posting stuff like, hey team, what you want advice? Then take this, or I made this week. And, I think it's great because it feels like I'm on the same boat as everyone else.
Yeah. So everyone, because we're all kind of doing the same thing, everyone in the Facebook group or our private community, that we're all doing the same thing. And so we share, food ideas and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's more about the continued learning, because throughout your journey, the most important thing is the educational component. And that's what we really, really like to focus on, which is why we've also, not just with the Facebook group and learnings inside of there, but we also have the Pan Academy course. This course is essentially where we've got a bunch of learning, and it's kind of like structured in a way so that you learn the most important things first. There's nothing up there. I have. Yeah, so it's a structured. It's structured in a way where it teaches you all of the important things first, and then kind of goes on to the least important things. So yeah, to obtain results, there's obviously the accountability part, which is like a very, very crucial. Like my main job is to stop you from actually stopping.
He's had so many client calls saying like, oh, I've had a really rough week.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't do that. And it's just there for to keep live, really, because you are paying him money.
Fuck's sake.
but yeah, I mean, look at all our great client progress.
So it's essentially, once you set up and you know exactly what it is that you need to do on a weekly basis, it's just literally rinse and repeat. Repetition gets results, and then you end up achieving what you want to achieve, because there's that week-to-week check-in, ensuring that we are adjusting as we go, as things change inside of your life. And I hope this was digestible information. One thing I do want to make very clear is Lee is not a coach. So you will not be getting coached by this fucking dickhead.
That's not very nice.
He's not the coach. He is the other guy, and that's what he does.
The freeloader. I just met everyone.
But I think that's it. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and
we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. really bad. And so I wanted to get him to do this exercise or this technique to kind of help him open up his spine.